Well, hello there, YouTube. Anyways, another bright and wonderful day. Well, it's kind of looks like rain, might rain, it's supposed to rain overnight, all that good stuff. But anyways, mishaps on your bike. Let me give you a couple examples. So, a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, we were riding down the road, my wife and me. There was a flock of geese off to the right. Freaking geese flew up and hit her mirror on her Can-Am Spyder. Took the mirror right off. I was like, holy shit. Goose is flopping around on the ground. I don't know if it broke its neck or whatever. But pulled over. Luckily, I actually had those magnetic Can-Am Spyders have a magnet kit you can use to magnetize your mirrors. So, because they're really a pain in the butt to get off. If you magnetize them, they come off really easy. But that worked out good, which was fine. But guess what? Didn't have a camera on, didn't get to video it. A couple years ago, I'm riding down the road. We're going the opposite direction on the same road. Off on the left side of me, I had a Road Glide. I'm thinking it was my 21. So it wasn't that long ago. I could be wrong, could have been the 18. But right here, off to my left, going around a curve, sure enough, a freaking hawk is in the grass. I scared it, it flew up and bounced right off my fairing. Looked right at it. It folded its wings because it knew it was going to impact. Just barrel rolled into the fairing and bounced off. I seen it hit the ground and it got up and flew away. So it really didn't get hurt. It didn't hit it like head on. It just kind of like sheared off to the side as it bounced off the front, because they're plastic. They're a little bounce to them. That's not a big deal. Any other year, I'm riding down back Dragon Highway down Route 250, head towards Cameron, West Virginia. I think it was down the other side there somewhere. A flock of turkey crossed the road in front of me and a bunch of other people riding down that road. And one went right across the guy in front of me's fairing, scratched his front fairing with his claws, and of course, didn't have camera on. Imagine that. So, question is, all these things can happen. Oh, here's the last one that just happened. So we were riding back on Sunday from south of here, and sure enough, there's a turkey vulture on the side of the road. Now they're a big bird. They got like a 5.5 foot wingspan, right? And the bird jumps up and it's flying right to my right side, and I'm looking at its ass. I'm like, shit, it's gonna turn left, fly right into my head. This is gonna be horrible, because they're turkey vulture. Vultures, if you don't know, they smell really bad, because what do? They eat dead shit. I've had my experience when I was younger with turkey vultures. Being a curious young man, living in the country, I like to do stupid shit. So there's this big hole, and I see this big old vulture fly out of it. Well, I'm gonna go get the ladder, Dad. I'm gonna see what the hell's in there. Yeah, it was a nest of turkey vultures. They weren't happy about me being there. One, them are big birds and they hurt. Two is, it stinks. Oh my God, it is so putrid. Nothing smells this bad as what they eat. They're eating dead flesh. So, and it's rotting, and it rots a little bit, and they're shitting, and it's just all bad. But anyways, I was like, oh, this bird's gonna hit me, oh my God. And it didn't. It kind of like went up over my head and then almost hit my wife behind me because it turned direction. I didn't see any of that, but damn, how many times I wish I had my camera on? That's the point. Don't you wish you had your camera on? So my question is, what would be a good idea? I think it'd be a great idea. Since I have a 10C Pro, a 10C, Sena 10C, it does catch most of the side of you. You can actually put that on loop mode. And all you gotta do is hit the button. It's gonna remember, I think, 1 minute prior, 1 minute after, 1 minute during, after you press the button. So that would be a good thing, wouldn't you think? Because actually doing recordings with the Sena, everybody was doing that because you got great audio. But now, Instant Pros, the microphones have all gotten better in the last couple years again. And they've upgraded some, so now you really don't have to do that. Like, I got my full face on, I put my shield down, and you can hear me pretty good. You can still hear the bike, but it's not that loud, and you can understand. I hope understand me. I hope. I know I mumble. I'm bad at it when I'm not doing that, but actually you can hear what's going on. So putting it on loop to not miss those moments. I mean, one reason I got a camera was before I even did YouTube. I had a 10C way back. I was riding home one night, wife and me from a meeting somewhere, and there was a couple deer in front of us. Well, the deer kind of moved out, but the fawn was in the front of us. She just wasn't moving. I slowed down. I was putting along. I was barely keeping my balance, not so I'd put my feet down. And I revved my engine. I pulled the clutch, I revved the engine, and the little fawn just went nuts trying to get out the way. It looked funny as could be because the asphalt's slippery to it. Its hooves were flipping and flopping, and it fell, and it got up, and it's flipping and flopping off the road, which would have been a great $10,000 video, right? But of course I didn't have a camera, and of course I wasn't recording it. So all these mishaps of things that have happened to me that I remember, wouldn't it be great to have them on video? Now my buddy HDR, he did get lucky once, and he did catch the turkey flying in front of him on his, and he got to slow that down, put it on his video. But people don't believe you, the things that can happen when you're driving down the road. Yeah, there's good and there's bad, but these are just funny things that, like, man, that would have been cool to have that on camera. And guess what? Didn't have it on camera. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I think I'm going to put my 10C, or my 50C, sorry I keep saying the 10C, it's a 50C, on loop mode, and have that set up to do that, so it'll record in loops all the time. And maybe I might catch some of these crazy things, like the deer that ran out and took the back of my backrest out on my motorcycle. That was a hoot. I mean, I looked over and that thing was about an inch from my elbow, had a 4-point buck. He caught my backrest, didn't knock me down or nothing, and he did a nice little loop and a spin. Went back, he was gone. A nice chunk was missing out of my backrest, and it cost like $200 or so to fix. So that's a $100 deductible, I think, back then, but it didn't make a difference. We got it fixed. It was all good. But yeah, gotta, man, these mishaps, I wish I'd have them on camera. They're worth $1 million, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, hey, that's my short video about this, because it's 93 degrees out here on my motorcycle. Nobody wants to come out and play in 93-degree weather. I don't know why. It feels great to me. It is what it is. Anyways, another week, off to homecoming I go. It's gonna be a blast. Hopefully get some great video, meet some people, see some things. Got some great concerts. I just got an email today of all the different things happening up there. So hopefully my batteries don't go dead too much. I keep them charged, and I get to see some stuff. But hey, like this construction, they used to fixing the bridge here, building all these bridges that have been in here for 100 years. Time to replace them. Hey, but thanks for watching, and keep the rubber side down and ride safe. Get out there and ride. If you got one, take it out and play with it. I'm out.